There's a book called In Good Hands, and it is a collection of letters and talks given by the Lubavitcher Rebbe. The Lubavitcher Rebbe is that handsome gentleman right there. You may have seen him before. And he gives a very, very powerful talk about trusting in God. And I just want to share it with you. It's very, very powerful. It gets me through a lot of stuff. There's a scene in the Bible, in the Torah, in the Old Testament, that Moses sees a Egyptian man striking a Jewish man, a Hebrew, and Moses kills the Egyptian man. Then the next day, he sees two Hebrews fighting together, and he says to the Hebrews, "Stop fighting." And one of them says to him, "Why? Are you going to kill us like you killed the Egyptian?" And then the Bible says, the Torah says, Moses became afraid, and then Pharaoh heard, and then Moses ran away. So it's a big question. Why is it that the Torah has to tell us, Torah is Hebrew for Bible, why is it that the Torah has to tell us that Moses became afraid? It's not, it doesn't deal with people's emotions usually. It's a book of laws, really. So why is it coming to tell us that he became afraid? And also, if you look at the spacing of it, Moses became afraid and then Pharaoh heard. And the Lubavitcher Rebbe explains that the only reason why Pharaoh heard is because Moses became afraid. If he had not become afraid, then Pharaoh would have never heard. So this teaches us that fear causes bad things to happen, but the opposite is also true, that trusting in God causes good things to happen. And now you might ask, well, how does this fit with the concept of reward and punishment? Some people who don't believe in God, they call it karma. How does this fit with karma, right? If you do good, you get good. If you do bad, you get bad. So where does this fit in the whole karma situation? And the answer is this, is that the trust itself in God, he explains, the trust itself is what causes the revealed good to happen in a person's life. Trust is like this button. In Hebrew, it's called bitachon. It's a button. When you press that button, it supersedes the world, right? According to the world, a person is owed X and he gets X, and that's what it is. He deserves X, he gets X. That's it. Because if he goes by the laws of nature, then he's obviously going to get, according to nature, what he's owed. But when a person trusts in God, when a person appreciates that nothing else could harm him or do good for him except for God himself, God responds in kind and says, whoa, 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 you're not going to put yourself at the mercy of the world. Rather, you're going to put yourself at the mercy of me. You're going to trust me instead of the world. I'm going to take you above the concept of reward and punishment. I'm going to take you above karma, whether you've been a great person or not until now. You're putting your trust in me. Based on that alone, I'm going to give you revealed good. And I've seen this in my life so many times. And I want to give a message out there is, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, because then Pharaoh will hear, and then you're going to have to run away. But rather, trust in the one above, that everything's going to be okay, that everything's going to work out, and that you're going to be okay long term. And just know that we're in it together, because even your boy Big B, invincible Big B, I'm in the same boat. We're all equal. We all have nothing else going for us at this moment, unless you're in the food business. But the playing field has been leveled, and we're all on the same level. Just one above, that's it. God bless. I hope this video found you well.